how they say it, one little straw to break the camel's back, so to speak. That's all America is dependent on right now, man. This place is long overdue for destruction. The scriptures tell you that her sins reach on to heaven. All this LGBTQ stuff, I mean, yeah, that don't got nothing to do with the grid, but it does, because how the Heavenly Father is going to destroy this place is because of all of his sins. First and foremost, for touching the Lord's people, the apple of his eye. Who are you Israelites, man? You Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why the Lord, that's why this place is going to go out so horrifically. All right, but yeah, on a physical scale, America's infrastructure, when it comes to the power grid, is failing, man. It's in the same state. So whatever you see happening in other parts of the world, in third world countries, what they call, which, by the way, Cubans are one of the tribes of Israel. They're Israelites of the tribe of Manasseh. All right, if you didn't know. So yeah, the Lord do be still, scourging our people, man, constantly, all the time. You see what's happening all throughout South America and the Caribbean islands. All right, those are all Israelites. All right, obviously you got heathens amongst them. You got some gooks out there, some Moabites and Elamites that dwell amongst them. And, they're basically the dogs licking the womb, off of our people, referring back to how we went through slavery and, the so-called white man robbed us of everything. And these people just came in to basically take advantage of us in our lower state. They got Chinese restaurants in Jamaica. You go figure. But like I said, those are all Israelites, and the Lord is basically judging them. He's chastening them for worshiping different gods, man, for their idolatry. They're not worshiping Yahweh and Yahweh Shai in South America, but those are Israelites. That's your God, all right? So once again, the point being is that when you look at America's infrastructure, it's damn near is a third world country, all right, including the economy. If you look at America's economy, it's damn near on the verge of becoming a third world country, and all it needs is one event, what they call a black swan event, to basically trip this whole thing all off and go into a cycle of death and destruction, man, where it will not be able to recover. All right, yeah, they're going to bring out the FEMA. They're going to bring out the troops. All right, they might declare medical martial law. They might, not might, they will. They will do all these things, not might. But when I'm saying might, meaning in the event of a scenario like that, a blackout, they could declare martial law just off of that, all right? In the event of some so-called terrorist attack, they could declare national emergency, martial law, and enact all these things we've been doing videos on. That last Department of Defense document that they just passed to do what? It said to use lethal force on citizens in the case of an emergency if you deem them a threat. I think it said something threat. I forget what an imminent threat. All right. If they deem you an imminent threat, the United States military has the authorization to kill you. All right. To be the judge, jury, and executioner. So all it takes is one event to pop off like a C-19 like event again. All right. A pandemic or whatever. And that's it, man. We here. These things will be right in your face. All these prophecies will be happening right before you. All right. And we hoping and we have an expectation through faith. All right. But having humility as well. This is why we're doing what we're doing. All right. But we have an expectation through faith that the Lord will be with us in that time, man. But if the Lord is not with you, with anybody, they're not going to make it. All right. You can't. This time is going to be physically impossible for anybody to survive, man. This is the destruction of America, Babylon the Great. You understand that? There's 370 million people here. This is the destruction of a kingdom. So don't expect people to try to figure things out and, make a makeshift cooking grill to know. If you don't got power, these people going to die out here, man. Once the power goes out, these people going to starve to death out here, man. They're going to die from exhaustion. I forget what they call it. Being tired. They won't be able to sleep. They're going to die from thirst. All right. And they're going to die from starvation. And then before that happens, well, like in the mix of that happening, you got people killing each other because they don't want to die. Who the fuck wants to die by starvation? All right. So all these prophecies that we've been reading, man, all these things we've been meditating on, we're going to see it. It's going to be in real time. You're You're going to say, oh shit, this is 2 Esdras 15. Oh wow, I just witnessed, such and such. And that's going to be what? Isaiah 33 and 6. That's going to keep our minds stable. Is the fact that we know who's doing this, why this is happening, and what's the end result of this. And we hope and have faith that we're going to be saved from it, man. Ultimately to get beamed up in the ships. But this says Cuba is suffering nation